Honestly, with all the things that are coming out with this whole Wike issue, it should be a wake-up call for every one of us, that really do care about the country, for every one of us that we are not thinking of relocating or leaving the country, for every one of us, even those who are abroad, who care about Nigeria, who either are thinking of coming back or have people back home, or who want to still keep tabs with Nigeria. Because there are people, of course, who, as far as they're concerned, they've cut ties with Nigeria. They don't see Nigeria as their home anymore. They only see it as a place. Maybe they have some people that they come and visit. Some don't even come and visit. It's just like when you're talking about village. Some people don't visit their villages, you know, when maybe their parents are no longer there, are no longer alive, and so they just feel they cut connection. There are people who have cut connection. But every other person who has a connection to Nigeria, honestly, we should take this whole issue that is happening between Wike and Fubara, that is named the River State governor, very seriously. And we've seen it before. But for it to so be brazenly put out is part of the things that really should concern every one of us. How Wike is talking about the fact that he bought all the forms for everyone that contested under PDP in River State. The question is, with whose money? Is it his personal money that he used to buy the form? Is it the state resources that he used to buy the form? How do you take the people's money and use it to buy forms for personal use? How is that okay? How is that even okay for you to come out and with impunity and brazenly say that? How is that okay? And then people then come out and be talking nonsense about respect. Oh, the respect. Somebody come out and say, oh, I want to respect me. Respect kill you there. People are mismanaging the resources of the country, putting everyone in trouble, putting a lot of people in trouble, because the more people that are thrown into poverty, the more it affects every one of us. There are people who, if they had jobs they were doing, they engage, they wouldn't take part in a lot of criminal activities and all of that. There are people who you don't know what they're going to do because of the fact that, you know, life has turned into something else. Even the fact there are people who are tasking you, everyone is affected. Our wealth, we sit down and we're watching our wealth just, you know, keep dwindling down with the whole exchange rate and whatever that it's going on. And you see these politicians, just these charlatans, just go on to just do whatever they want to do, how they want to do it, without even any care whatsoever, just doing their own thing. It's really very annoying. It's really very pathetic. And you know, when he's talking about, from some of the part of the video I've seen, I've not seen the full video, even where he spoke to, like, oh, they now have an arrangement. What nonsense arrangement are you having? What arrangement are you having over the wealth of the commonwealth of everyone in Nigeria? It's almost as if they've turned it into their own private business. They put their stooges there, and then they'll continue what they're doing. Just watch the video.
From up to down. In our state here, we all agreed. I paid for every form. I paid. Nobody will say as he paid for any form to run for governorship. Nobody will say so. Nobody will say that he paid 1 naira to buy for House of Reps form. Nobody will say he paid 1 naira to buy assembly form. Nobody will say he paid 1 naira to buy Senate form. They're all here. They're all here. They don't say so. I paid. But in our team, we agreed that, look, we know that in this election we are going in, we are going to face federal government. The gang up from up to down. Paid 1 naira to buy Senate form. They're all here. They're all here. They don't say so. I paid. But in our team, we agreed that, look, we know that in this election we are going in, we are going to face federal government. The gang up from up to down.
How is this something that somebody will actually say? Honestly, because we can't leave politics to charlatans. We can't leave politics to all of these corrupt politicians. People with second jobs must get into politics. If you look at Wike since 1999, other than being as a public servant, he hasn't done anything, from local government chairman to being chief of staff, to being minister of state, to being governor, and now back to being minister. That's all. So they have this sense that, oh, it's almost as if the coffers of the state is their own personal coffers. He needs to tell us what money did he use. If it's the state money, honestly, in a country where rule of law actually works, he needs to be prosecuted and sent to jail. This is crazy. This is just so madness. It's unbelievable. We cannot continue in this way. That's so, honestly, right now, me, I have zero sympathy for a lot of people who are coming, citizens who just sit down, they don't make demands on their government, then they'll be coming to me too, so that you now be the one to be stopgap in their life. I tell people, sorry, I don't do that anymore. If you have any problem, go and meet your elected officials, go and meet your councillor, your what was the other one, local government chairman, your state house of assembly member, your governor, your whatever, your senator, your house of rep member, and the illegitimate president that is there, that is using your using your resources illegitimately, that rigged this way into office. Go and meet him, because people just sit down, they will not make demands, they will not do anything, then they begin to put their problems on fellow citizens, and then you now see somebody telling that, oh, we don't have access to them, you are accessible. So I there was one I had to say, so because I'm accessible, you want me to die. Meanwhile, when you are making demands, those same people are the ones that will come and insult you. They will tell you to go and pray. They will tell you your own is too much. They will tell you that, oh, it's only God that will fix Nigeria. Sit down and be praying now. God will not do for us what he has given us the capacity for us to do for ourselves. And if people sit down and do nothing, then they will continue to face the problem that they do. It's really, honestly, people with second job, like I was saying earlier, must get into politics. All this thing about saying politics is a dirty game, is dirty and all of that, let's go in there and clean it. And I say this, cleaning it is not going to be easy. It's going to be hard work. It's going to take years. It's going to take decades. But people must be committed to it, and we keep passing on all that commitment to the extent that everything will now be cleared up, where good governance, accountability, and transparency will be a normal thing in our country, not something that is seen as almost an impossible thing. So it's to continue to go at it and not just give up. And it's okay. It's just like I was explaining to somebody. I said, look, it's as if you have a very big bowl of water, maybe a very huge basin of water, and you want to lift it. You can't lift it and throw it away. But so what you want to do, you want clean water and that dirty water. Keep throwing away the dirty water little by little and be adding clean water. Initially, when you do it, the clean water you put in, it will be dirty, right? If you remove the small, put small clean water, the dirty water will swallow up the clean water. No problem. Just keep going. Keep throwing away that little that dirty water. Take a little of it away, put clean water, take it. By the time you're consistent, by the time you stay on it, before you know what's happening, the water will begin to get clearer, the water will begin to get cleaner, and you get to a place where you have clean water. To the extent, even if you now drop a little bit of dirty water, it will look clean. And so that's how we must go on. That's how we must continue. We must not think about, oh, we just put in an effort. Oh, 1 year we put in an effort 1 way. We did campaign. Oh, the election was rigged, and then, oh, I'm giving up. Well, I know for those who want to give up, absolutely okay. It's absolutely okay. For me, I always say that, look, it's free entry, free exit. Whatever you want to do it because you want to do it and not because you have to do it. That's when you'll be more self-motivated to continue to do the things that needs to be done. But, but for those who really are interested in Nigeria and are not thinking of giving up, please, this is the time. Let's just keep going. Let's keep working. Let's not focus on the result. Let's just focus on our effort. And I'm going to say a Jim Rohn quote that says that if what you did yesterday is still looking big to you today, then you are not doing enough. So let's do more. Thank you.